Agents, this is the first of two training videos we will have on Lake Appliance. Now, Lake Appliance is in California in the Sacramento area, and they are a return customer. So many of you have done work for Lake Appliance in the past, but we have new instructions and some new documents I'd like to go over. So here is the call center, and Lake Appliance, of course, here's their telephone number, and if you go over their info, and then here's your drop downs. We have parts, dispatch, scheduling, accounting, and manager, just like normal. And in their information section, here is they've got, I think they have two offices. One's in Sacramento and one is in Reno. Here's all their phone numbers. If a customer calls from the Reno area, they like to give a Reno phone number. If the customer is calling from the Stockton area, they have a Stockton phone number. So even though you see 866-264-9578 at the top, that's their toll-free number. But if look at where the customer is calling from, and if you want to have the customer, um, you want to give the customer the phone number that's local to them, please use these local numbers. Here's their email and their hours of operation. So we'll be answering for them from beginning to the end of the day. They close at 6, but we do close at 5. So let's see any other information. Their rates are on here, but I'm going to show you how to use an Excel spreadsheet for all this information. But here's just the basic stuff about them, and you're more than welcome to read this. Their brand list, we're going to refer to that document. Uh, can do and cannot do, so don't be scheduling any sewing machines. I don't think we would do that anyway, but she put that in here. So here's their warranty periods. Of course, we need to know their service charge is for 90 days. Um, for COD, this is for a warranty. For COD, labor's a year. You know, parts, of course, is a year. And some extended parts are 5 years. Here's some policies and procedures to just go over. Just the normal stuff that we need to know about customers. Some contact information will be on another document. And then scripts. So when you answer the phone, I want you to say this. Lake Appliance Repair, this is Janice. How can I help you today? Every single time you answer the phone. Now we're going to try to post that up at the top along with some of the other clients that have specific ways to answer the phone. So please remember this. They had two of them, but this is the one they personally like. So let's use Lake Appliance Repair. This is Janice. How can I help you? Now let's move over here to documents. They've got 3 documents. This one is an Excel spreadsheet that you're going to be using all the time. So I want you to open it up and leave it open. So you can see right here, I have JP1, Lake Appliance, open. Then they have a creating service job, which you don't have to leave this one open, but it's good information on how to do a job. And here's call sheet and formatting, which you also don't have to keep open. But let's look at them. So here's call sheet and job formatting. This is just going to tell you quickly the way they like their forms done. And you can read this over yourself. The things that are really important and different about this account is one, you have to ask for an email. And please repeat the email to the customer. And if they're elderly and don't have an email address or they just don't want to give it to you, you must put in the job history, customer declined email or no email. Now they have a specific way to format jobs, and I'm going to show you that. But in general, they want in the description area the amount that you're charging, you're quoting them, how old the unit is, and what's the service call description. You'll notice that when we go back for part installs, it always says the technician, install, and then part numbers that are being installed. So there's just a few little things on here that you might want to go over, but it's not that important. Here on call sheet format, they've done a really nice job of saying, how do you do an out of warranty job? Now we know how to do it, but they've given instructions. Of course, John Doe is wrong. It should be capital DOE, comma, space John, capital JOHN. And you know that you always look up the address and let it give the zone and the coordinates. You know that. You would never put a phone number in here that didn't have an area code. So we know this is wrong. John Doe at Gmail. Where's the .com? I mean, these are just, she's just showing you what is wrong and how to do it right. You always select from the drop down on the type of machine. Don't just pick a machine, anything, or just don't type in there anything. You just select from the drop down box. And nothing's not working. Why is it not working? Ask customer questions and get as much information as possible. And of course, we don't see the quote in here. So I'm going to go down this document a little bit more and see she's kind of laid it out. Here she goes. It's all fixed here. Everything's correct. Here's the quote, $100 service call fee, 5 years old, it's not starting. Much better than not working. And she's done a couple things here, things what not to do, and you can go over this document yourself at any time. Okay, and here's a perfect document right here. It's the way we've seen them always, and it's the way it's going to come across from Whirlpool. So make sure that you always make sure things are in caps and that you format the jobs properly. You should be doing that for everyone, not just Lake. Now the document that you're going to be using the most is this third one. And I want you to have this open and keep it open because it's a huge document. It's an Excel spreadsheet, and it takes a while to load. So if you're going to do Lake, make sure you load this document up, leave it up here in your open documents, okay? And this tells you a lot of stuff. I mean, this is the most amazing spreadsheet I've ever seen. So let's just say you got a customer on the phone and they live in 95628. Whoops. Whoop. It should be right here. 95628. So you click on the cell, you type in the zip code, and it's going to change the information after you hit enter on this zip code. So see, everything changed over here. Now we're not selecting text, but just FYI, Alex is the only person here that does this zip code. It's Fair Oaks. It's zone number 26. Now let's just say that you want to know if they cover that brand in that zip code. So you're going to go down here to brand, and you're going to say Bosch, okay? And it's going to say cannot service, out of warranty. And so let's pick another brand. How about GE? And now they can do it in and out of warranty. But if it's out of warranty, this is how you format it. See, over here, $100. And where'd you get the 100? Up here. Look at this. Right here is going to tell you the service call fee. It's what is it? Zone 1? It must be zone 1. No, zone 26. But anyway, 100 and no ETA time restrictions. That means you can schedule them Monday through Friday, AM or PM. So watch this top line. It tells you the service call fee. Watch this bottom box after you select the brand. And I'm going to keep moving my little arrow over because I don't have enough room. Let's just say this was going to be Whirlpool. That's fine, Whirlpool. Okay, so Whirlpool, they do in and out of warranty. Service call fee is still $100. It's going to be Alex. You don't have to assign this tag, but this is just lots of great information. So let's say this next customer is in 89511. See how everything changes. 89511. Service call fee is still $100. It's still Monday through Friday. Let's see, can they do Electrolux in and out of warranty? If you do out of warranty, this is the way you have to ask the customer how old the unit is and write this example in the service call fee, just like we saw on that last page. Play with this a little bit so you get an idea of how it works. If you have any questions, please make sure you ask. We are not assigning technicians, so don't worry about this area here, but it does help to know that Gary goes to this area on Mondays and then he goes to zone 6 on Tuesday, and then he goes, what zone is this? Let me see what zone this one was. This is 6. So it's just telling you what zones and what days these technicians go to these particular areas. But anyway, you're going to be most interested in the zip code and this bottom section. The top section here with the service call fee and the bottom section here on the brands. And you'll see, let's just try another one. Frigidaire, in and out of warranty. Okay, let's try AGA, cannot service in 89511. Okay, so it's important to know the zip and the brand. Any questions, let us know. And stay tuned for the second video.